Hey, I'm Jennifer and I'm an occupational therapist here at Building Futures. And today I'm going to talk about why it's important to us that a child sees the same therapist every time they come to see us. For us, it's important for a child to see the same therapist every time they come in is so that they can build a rapport. It's important for these young children who are meeting an adult for the first time to be able to start to build that trust and start to learn how to interact with that person and really become to rely on them for the needs that they have. So it's important to us that our therapists develop that bond with A, that child, and B, that family. So a lot of times our therapists will interact with obviously mom, dad, caregiver, maybe it's grandma, grandpa that brings them in, but they're always including the whole family. And if you're switching therapists every week, then you're not really going to have that progress, I guess, across the board. Having the same therapist also helps the children to sort of develop a routine. So when they're coming to therapy, it's always, I'm coming to see Miss Jessie or I'm coming to see Miss Tara. And they know what to expect and they know what's going to happen when they get there. There's not going to be a surprise new face for them. So that's very important that we do that. And if they have occupational therapy, speech therapy, and physical therapy even, they're still going to have those same PTs, OTs, and speech therapists. And that's even better because the therapist then can collaborate about that child and they can collaborate with that family as a group, as their own little pod. And you've got those four minds that are talking and helping that child, and it's on a very consistent basis. At our clinic, we provide occupational therapy, physical therapy, and speech therapy for children only. You'll see a child in an occupational therapy session possibly working on feeding. They may be working on emotional regulation. They may be working on sensory motor skills. You can see a child working on fine motor skills. In physical therapy, you'll likely see a child working more on gross motor skills, those core stability skills. If they're able to sit up or if they're able to hold a position like up on their knees. You'll see them walking, practicing stairs, running, things like that. In speech therapy, you're going to see a child working on his language skills, working on where to position his mouth, his tongue. You could see a child working on his oral motor skills. You could see them working on feeding skills, language skills, communication, interacting with peers, those kinds of things. At Building Futures, it's important to us as owners and to our staff that we walk alongside these families in their journey. They come to us seeking help, and it's very important to us that we establish that relationship with that family, and that's why we provide the same therapist for every child as often as we possibly can, because we do love to walk alongside that family. If you have questions or concerns about your child, give us a call.